People see us as like, oh, they're just 18-year-old kids, what more can they do, other than just drink bubble tea and play online games. But that's not how it is. We have a heart of service, and many of us, I know, that want to give back to the community. We started this initiative because we were exploring Jalan Kukoh HDB estate. There was this 70-year-old man who was actually sitting at the benches alone. When we asked him whether he had received the free government mask, what he said was that it didn't matter to him whether he got the mask or not, because he didn't care if he died.
It really broke us. It hit us quite hard. I remember we were just walking around in silence for like 2 minutes because we weren't prepared for such an answer.
Hello, anyone at home?
Hi, my name is Harrison.
Hi, I'm Sri.
So, Community SG is actually a youth initiative that we started where we are working together with New Hope Community Services to not only raise funds for the needy and also to raise awareness of the homeless and displaced situation in Singapore. Most importantly, it is to actually mobilize student volunteers to be more active in the local community and the volunteering scene. There was an article about a student in the United States where he did prescription runs for the needy, and I thought that, hey, if they can do it there, why can't we do it in Singapore as well? I think interacting with the residents, be it very small and short sentences where it's like, oh, hello, here's the food, and them just saying thank you. I mean, that really makes my day. Some of them only speak Chinese. So when Sri knocked on one of them, I think that it was a bit hard for him to communicate sometimes.
Oh no, most of the time I just managed to go like, oh hello, we got food. Right.
You say ni hao and then you just...
Yeah, just put the bag like, Doing the food distribution can get quite tiring because it's a big estate. We have to travel up and down the block. And I think for painting as well, Harry and I spent almost 8 hours there.
As leaders of the initiative, we have to do the things that no one else wants to do. We have to, stay back there and really clean up and make sure that there was a good job done, because we feel there's like a greater ownership on our side. Our fundraising initiative is actually the League of Legends tournament.
It's me and another friend who are like focusing on the tournament. But then we decided we didn't really want to take money out of the donation pool. So the two of us will be splitting $100 and $100 for the prize money. For me, it's out of my own savings. I just decided to make it part of my contribution to our own fundraising project.
Right now, we are actually sitting for the OEE Exam, which is the equivalent to A-levels. It's the struggle to juggle all of these commitments. If I'm not studying now, I'll probably be thinking about community. If I'm not thinking about community, I'll be trying my best to study.
Yeah. At first, when I was discussing with my dad, they were quite hesitant about the idea, because they were concerned as any parent would be, because we were going out and all that.
I still remember my mom always be like, oh, must what, man? I thought I can just grab food to them. Then I'm like, oh no, we need to donate food ration. My parents actually showed the support for me by offering to actually send me all the way to Jalan Kukoh HDB estate.
Hey, remember to wear your mask!
Yeah, okay, thanks mom. Bye. We have a team of 8. Not all of them actually go to volunteers. Their parents do not allow them to go out because of the circuit breaker measures. But these youths still help out in other ways. So for example, designing our social media posts, running the account. It is how everyone contributes in a small way. It does not need to be in volunteering per se.
I didn't expect it to go as big as it has so far. And the fact that we raised like 10k plus is informing me about how much we are capable of doing. I'm learning more about our own abilities, and I want to keep pushing on so that society and beneficiaries can continue benefiting from our actions.
I think it's very important for the youth to serve the communities, because then they're exposed to the reality of the world, that the world is not just a bubble where they are kept up to them, but rather there is actually many aspects of society that are invisible to many of us in our daily lives, and as fellow Singaporeans, we need to care for them.